What is up guys, it's your boy King Shibbi and welcome back to Shingle Gaming. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the one and only Pokemon TCG Pocket. I have been dying to create some content on this game and I've been playing this all day every day, and I've been streaming this game too a lot. As you guys might have seen my previous streams, I've been playing a lot and I've seen a lot of community favoring the game as well. So you know what, today we are making a video on it. So in a few days, we are getting new packs, which is known as the Mythical Island packs. We will be reacting to the video, and also I have found some secret information, some cards that I have pulled that are going to be coming into the game onto the 17th as well. So now let's check those out and I'll see you right there. Okay, here we are. The YouTube video is finally here. So let's react to it and see how good the video actually is. It starts off with, random packet opening and some Pokemons just flying around, Salamander, Mew, and some energies and stuff. So this pack is going to be featuring a lot, majorly Mew EX. Mew EX card is going to be the major basic card that we're going to be seeing, and also some other cards, Aerodactyl, Gyarados. I think we are getting a new Gyarados EX card, which is going to be perfect and what we want to see. So let's check out what more the video has for us. Team booster pack for the Mythical Island. This is the first booster pack that we will be getting after the first three since the game released. We got the Charizard pack, we got the Mewtwo pack, and now we had the Pikachu pack. So now we are getting the Mythical Island booster pack. This is the first one, which is known as the A1S or something, A1A pack. Now let's open one of these packs and see what we have in here. Oh, that was fast. That was really fast. So we get Marshadow, we get Vaporeon, we get Leaf, we get Blue. I think this is Aerodactyl, the Mew, the Larvitar, the Magmar. Then I think this is the C1. I forgot the name of Snivy. Then there's a lot of Pokemons that we have even seen here. So I'm going to be showing you all these cards in near future, which is like in 2 or 3 minutes. But these are all the cards that we will be getting into this new pack. And this is the Mew card that I'm talking about. Psyshot, 20 energy, 20 damage with only 1 energy, has 130 HP, and only takes 3 stars to do whatever this says. This pack is going to be super amazing. And of course, we are going to be doing a decent bit of card opening as well. But we are a free-to-play player, so we will see what we have. Now we see the Aerodactyl. We already have an Aerodactyl in our game, but this one is a little bit different because this is an Aerodactyl EX card. EX cards are just, generationally better than the normal type of card, which are not EX. They do not have special, even if they do have special abilities, they are not as good as the normal types. The normal ones do like decent bit of damage, takes a lot of energy, and does not have too much HP. So this is going to be really fun, and it is only a stage 1, so that's why it's going to be one of the best cards that you could probably use. Now you can see probably more cards here, which this video is way too fast, even though it's an interesting video. There we go. Now we see Taurus, we see Vaporeon, we see Mew again, and Dedenne. Oh, we see Dedenne this time as well, so that's pretty cool. Lots and lots of cards. So there's a total of I think 70 cards coming. Also, these are the most awaited cards kind of. We see blue here. During your opponent's next turn, all your Pokemon take minus 10 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So yeah, these trainers are super useful as well. Everyone uses them in their stuff as well. So now let's check out everything that we have inside the one and only the pack. Okay, as I said before, this set will feature over 80 cards, including the 5 new EX card, which is the Mew EX, Shibbi EX, which people have been waiting for the most, and Aerodactyl EX, and the final Pidgeot EX. We already have a Pidgeot as well, and which works wonders because it has an active ability. But we will still have to see what the Pidgeot EX actually looks like, and what the artwork is going to look like, and what actually it has, because it cannot have a different ability, or it could have a different ability. We will have to see about that. Also, I made this weird new chart kind of a thing. I mean, technically, did I not make it? I got this chart kind of thing because I wanted this to be a little bit of a Pokemon themed stuff. So now it's time to check out the Pokemons that are coming into this booster pack. There we go. We start with the Delmice. We're starting with the grass types or water types kind of. because grass types are pretty boring. Though they're strong, they're kind of boring. But this time ahead, we see that grass types are heavily buffed, and these grass types are going to be super powerful. As you can see from Dhelmise itself, that if this Pokemon has at least 3 energy attached, this attack does 70 more damage. So if you have 4 energy on Dhelmise, it is going to do like, I don't know, 90 damage, and every energy whip is going to 20 plus damage as well. So that is super good for if you're trying to use a Dhelmise. This is kind of same like the Lapras. So this is going to be really helpful if you're trying to make something happen with the grass types as well. Maybe like trying to get ready your Lilligant and stuff, which gives an extra energy. So you could use that on the Dhelmise, or even, work in with the Venusaur decks as well, because this is a base type card. So you don't have to like make it happen to make it happen. You can start with it. If it survives, you can definitely do extra damage. It is going to do extra damage if you keep on pouring the energy into it. So this card is going to be super amazing as well. Now moving on to the next card, we have the Execute card. This Execute card is super lovely because it looks like kind of real, This grass looks real, this eggs look real, though they're not real. I mean, the picture probably is real, taken into the real world, but this card is super lovely. Just like I think the Voltorb one that we have in the game as well. This one also has a real photo inside of it. This, what it does now, this has 50 energy, also a basic card. So it means it can be evolved to an Execute or Execute EX. Executor EX, my bad. The Execute can be evolved into Executor EX. So it takes an energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. So it's like a Melmetal. I think that's what it's called. Kind of like a Melmetal. So if you use an energy, it's going to attach itself an energy as well. So you could easily stack energy on top of this. In like 3 rounds, you will easily have about 4 to 5 energies in no time. So this guy is going to be super cool as well. Now moving on to the next one. The third is the Molul. Molul is a basic Pokemon, that's going to die quite much. It's going to be the starting Pokemon that's going to set up your benches and stuff like that. And Molul is going to do that job. It has 60 HP and does 20 decent damage and is weak against the fire types. As usual, all the grass types are kind of weak against the fire types. Also, it's only costs you about 1 energy to take it back. So as soon as your bench is ready, retreat it back and you can send your main army into the battle as well. Now there comes the Snivy guy. Snivy guy is what we have been waiting for, because the evolution for Snivy is where it's at. Because Snivy in original Pokemon is really strong because it evolves into stuff that is really strong. As you can see here as well, this guy is going to evolve into something super amazing because it is taken 2 energy and does 40 damage at an base stage. So maybe if it goes up, it takes about like 4 or 5 energy, maybe even 3 to provide us with an extra damage, or maybe even like super tagging abilities as well. Now we have the long awaited Aerodactyl EX card. It is going to take, it is a stage 1 Pokemon, so it is not going to take much to evolve. It only takes, if you have the cards available, you can evolve with it in the second turn. And not only that, it has a whopping 140 HP, which is pretty much very cool, because only like 2 EX super meta decks can kill it in just 1 shot, which is the Mewtwo and the Charizard. But other than that, it's still really strong, and it only takes 2 energy, which one of them can be the fighting type and the second one can be any of the energy you have. And it's going to deal about 80 damage. But the problem is, if it dies, you lose about 2 points when you're fighting. So of course it comes in with a little bit of ability as well. So now the problem is, what does the primal law has? Your opponent can't play any Pokemon from their hand to evolve their active Pokemon. So I think what this does is, when you have the ability unlocked, the opponent cannot use any of its cards to evolve the active Pokemon that he has on the bench. Not really bench. Is that called bench? I don't know. So whatever the active Pokemon is for your opponent, she cannot evolve that and has to use whatever, it is on top. So like this ability is going to stop from that happening. But if the Aerodactyl dies, then only the person is able to probably evolve it, or can only evolve when the stuff is inside that bench area, not the active abilities, but the benched area stuff. And then only you can evolve it, maybe. And we will have to see how the Aerodactyl actually works. Now moving on to the next one. Now we have the Marshadow. Marshadow also takes about 2 energies and has a whopping 80 damage. This one has a cool artwork as well because it's a 1 star. Now let's see what it does. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does 60 more damage. So Marshadow is kind of like a hero. You know, if one of your thingies die, which is I think Snivy or whoever, you know, if you're trying to bait your stuff out, you can use Marshadow and it's going to do 100 damage, just like kind of like somewhere around like Primeape. You know, if Primeape has a little bit of a damage, it does 100 damage. Something like that Marshadow is going to do too. But Marshadow asks for sacrifices, while a Primeape does not ask for sacrifices. It only needs a little bit of damage and he will do 100 damage. But this time Marshadow is going to warp stuff when he's ready, and it's a base type, so you don't have to like wait for it to be ready. You just have to place it and wait while it comes into the active ability spot, and then bang bang bang, does 100 damage and probably beats others Pokemons. Now we have the Larvesta. Larvesta again, base type Pokemon, so we are going to be seeing some, you know, evolution line that is going to be super amazing because again 30 damage for 2 energies, 80 HP as well. So I think it could be used, maybe if the evolution line is really good enough, it could be used as in the Blaine deck or something, same like the Magmar, because it also does whopping good damage. It is kind of same like the Ninetales, though Ninetales does 90 damage and only discards 1 energy. So we might not be seeing Magmar because it is discarding 2 energies and it is hard to stack up on the energies when you don't have something cooler like, I don't know, Flareon EX, not Flareon. What's the name of the bird? The bird, I forgot the name. I'm not good with names, even though I've been playing Pokemon for a very long time. I've played so many games that it's embarrassing that I don't know the name. And it could work, but we will have to see how good it is when taken into a battle. Now comes the Dedenne. Dedenne is where it's at. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Paralyzed means you cannot take it, you cannot attack with it, you cannot use cards on them. I think you cannot retrieve it. It's pretty much just there for just keeping, you know, and it has a good amount of HP as well. But again, it's a 50-50 chance, but it also comes with 10 damage. So it's a really good starting guy because it's a base type card. So if it evolves into something, it could be really, really helpful. Now we have the Vaporeon. You know, the Batman meme is not going to stand here because, oof, I know the artwork is super, really, really cool. And I cannot wait to see that in the game because we see so much details into this water. Vaporeon is just laying on a stone. It looks amazing. And not only that, this guy looks super cool and is going to be definitely used when into a battle. Again, it's a stage 1 Pokemon. It evolves from Eevee, has a whopping 120 HP, and takes 3 energy to do 60 damage. But that's not the best part. It's the ability Washout. As often as you like during your turn, you may move water energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. So if you're trying to get your Blastoise ready, which no one actually doesn't nowadays because Blastoise is garbage because it takes a lot of energy. But if you do want to get ready your maybe like Starmie, Lapras, Articuno, you could use the Vaporeon to do so because they take good amount of HP, good amount of energy to do a lot of damage. So this ability is going to help with that. You know, if you have like three or 4 lying around on one of your Pokemon, you could take that energy and put it onto your Lapras, Articuno, or whoever you wishes onto. Now we also got revealed the Pikachu, but we did not see much. But all I can say is that it does like 10 damage for each of your benched Pokemon. So it is like we have also seen an EX card which already exists, which does like 30 damage every benched Pokemon you have. So this one is going to 10 damage and it's a base type, so you don't have to worry about that too much because EX cards also is a base type. But again, we will have to see how good actually it performs in the end, because 10 damage every second, might as well use the big one. But again, this only probably takes about like 1 energy to do so, while the other EX1 takes about 2 energy to do 30 damage. Again, we'll have to see how good this card is. Maybe you could probably evolve this into a Raichu as well and use them as that. because current base Pikachu, not the EX one, is kind of trash because it does barely any damage. And when you evolved into a Raichu, it takes about like 3 to 4 energy to do 130 damage. So it takes a little bit of time to, manage that. While this one is going to keep damaging and even take a few hits if it wants to. And in the end, you convert into the Raichu and then do a good deals of 130 damage. Maybe even finish off a Mewtwo if you're lucky enough. So now let's move on to the next card. Then we have the long awaited Mew EX card. Baby, this looks super good. I have been dying to get the Mew card. Not this one, the normal one, which is a secret. If you have all the Alolan, sorry, not Alolan. If you have all the cards in the game, not the special types, the normal types, the Kento ones, then you get a Mew card as well. And I've been waiting to get that, but whew, I will take Mew EX way before than any of the other cards. Mew has 130 HP, almost the same around as the Mewtwo, and then it does a 20 damage with only 1 energy. But the factor is the genome hacking. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon attack and use it as this attack. So if your opponent is using a super damaging attack, you could use Mew EX against them and do a great deals of damage, just like Ditto. But the factor is Ditto takes the same amount of energies. So if Charizard takes 4 energy, it is going to take 4 energy too. But this time Mew is not gonna take 4 energy and probably is not going to trash the energies as well. Because if it does that, then might as well use Ditto, who knows. Because things are still not highlighted perfectly, because we just only know that it is going to steal attacks if it wants to. But Ditto does that too, so we will have to see if this is an upgraded version of Ditto or not. But hopefully it's not, because this is going to be meta breaking if it is. Now just moving on to Taurus. This is the only base type fighting card we have, I think. This is the only basic white card we are getting. So this one again is pretty decent. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this attack does 80 more damage. So 120 damage coming up if your opponent is like EX card. So we saw so many EX cards coming up, and lots of people are actually using the EX cards. So Taurus is going to be in the meta to defeat those EX cards, and it only takes about 3 energies and also have a whopping 100 HP. So super cool as well, and it's going to be really meta play. Now we are coming to the supporter cards. First we have is the Leaf. During this turn, the retrieved card of your active Pokemon is 2 less. Going to be super amazing. Now you can like use people usually use the XP potion. Now people are going to be using Leaf support card, because X potion only takes about 1 energy. It only costs -1 energy, while the Leaf is going to do -2 energy. So which is really fun, because lots and lots of EX cards takes like 3, 4, 5 energy sometimes. Not really 5 energy, I'm just exaggerating it a little bit, but takes a lot more HP, a lot more energy to take them back. So Leaf is going to be super helpful. Maybe if something takes about 3 energy, you can use Leaf and an XP potion and take like a 3 energy card back and save it for the future, and then you can use something else if you want to. Now we have the blue. We saw it already in the video. During your opponent's next turn, all your Pokemon take -10 damage from your attacks while when your opponent is attacking. So that's going to be sometimes helpful. Maybe not going to be the meta playing thingy, because -10 damage is not really that much, because we have people usually playing the meta stuff. So like you could probably use it as an early support card, but again you only can use about 20 cards. So blue is going to be something iffy. I'm feeling a little iffy about, because -10 damage, that's it for a whole support card. I would love to see some like 20 to 30 damage if it was wanted to be in the meta, but we will have to see how the meta shifts when like early damage is not set up. So let's see how that goes. Now we are coming up with the holiday countdown. You can earn 12 packs. Let me say this beforehand. If you are planning Pokemon TCG and do not know anything about what's happening, on to the 17th, we are getting these packs. So I will ask you this. Please start saving your hourglasses. Hourglasses is this thing that you can save to open up the packs. And if you save up decent amount of them, then you can open lots and lots of Mew or Mythical Island packs and maybe even get lucky to get both Mew and Shibbi EX in the near future. Now you can earn 12 packs hourglass each day by logging in during the campaign period. This campaign period is going to be lasting from 16th, 17th, and 18th. So every time you open the game, you will be given free one pack, generally given a one pack, because 12 takes about 12 hours. Every hourglass is 1 hour. So like you're getting a free one. You're practically getting a free pack, and now you can open it if you wanted to. But I would suggest to please save it until the Mythical Island pack is out. Now we're moving on to the expert solo battle as well. These solo battles are probably going to provide you with some good amount of, hourglasses, stuff here, and some of the shiny stardust as well. It's going to be a little bit helpful, and also you can test how good these cards actually are, because not everyone gets them in the first place. We are not pay to play players. We are kind of free to play, so we are not going to be able to get all Mewtwo. We're not going to get Aerodactyl. We're not going to get Shibbi. We're not going to get blue onto our first few packs, and that's all we can probably afford. But hopefully it is good enough to test them and hope for it that whatever we get, we can make a deck out of. Now finally we are also getting this backdrop into as soon as the mythical drops, and this backdrop is good enough because it looks super cool. The artwork is super cool. It is like a painting which looks chef's kiss, lovely. So that's all you needed to know all about the upcoming Mythical Island pack. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would ask you to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. And if you're playing Pokemon TCGP, you can add me whenever you want, because I stream almost daily. So hop into those streams, ask me for my friend code, add me, and if you want me to stream early, I can do that too. Ask me into the comments. I will stream that. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace out. Good night. Keep on Pokemoning, because that's all I need to know. Peace out. Peace out. Good night. Good night. Peace. Peace. Peace.